So it's been a busy few days here at Subsea EXPO, and none more so than for the team at Smarter Subsea Handling. I'm joined now by Fraser Pritchard, Richard Stevens and Roger Esson. Richard, tell us a little bit about Smarter Subsea Handling.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Ian. So Smarter Subsea Handling is a relatively young technology company. As I said yesterday in one of the presentation sessions, we're pre-revenue, but we've built the company through collaboration, including a couple of members of Global Underwater Hub, Z-Tactics, for instance, who are exhibiting here today. That was a project funded by Innovate UK, and so we've had the benefit of industry and academic collaboration to develop our technology, which is a variable buoyancy technology. Uniquely, we use liquid nitrogen to generate gas that is then used to deballast our buoyancy chambers. We have a sophisticated control system that helps manage that level of buoyancy, dependent on the loads that we're carrying. And what we've been doing recently, especially over the last year or so since we became members of GUH, is turning from very much a sort of a product-oriented business into a much more service-oriented business. And I'm very pleased to have the help of Fraser and Roger here to help to bring us to market and get us in front of a new range of collaborators. So we're looking for industry partners to help on the technical development, the logistical development and logistical issues that we're going to inevitably face as we try and get our product into the water, off the back of a vessel, pick up a load, etc. And it's not without its challenges. Pre-revenue means we're not generating money, so we have to self-fund, and that in itself has its limitations. And so part of the conversation we're having here is around finding those partners who can see a real end use for us and for our technology. And what we're doing is we're focusing very much on construction support, primarily in offshore wind, but also in decom, oil and gas, because we really recognise this sort of energy transition that's taking place and the need to have our feet in both camps, as it were. So that's really our focus at the moment.
Yeah, and I know, Roger, you were speaking at the conference sessions this week. Tell us a little bit about those applications of the product.
Yeah, so it's been great to be here with the Global Underwater Hub this week and attend two presentations where we've spoken about the practical deployment of the technology, particularly in the decom space. But the technology itself is suitable for anything in the marine environment. It's a lifting and shifting device. But decommissioning being one of the key challenges at the moment, particularly around the removal of pipelines and indeed bundles, pipeline bundles, which, as we know, many pipeline bundles across the North Sea that are going to have to be removed over the course of the next 20 years. And this particular technology lends itself to that, and we believe that we've got a product that will be able to remove bundles in longer sections and return them to shore by floating them and towing them. And we've been able to talk this week as well about the fact that we've been nominated for the Offshore Achievement Awards in the pre-revenue category. So as Richard's saying, it's often difficult with new technology to be able to demonstrate to people what the practical application of the device is, and it's been great to be able to do that this week.
So real benefits there as well from the system, so really interesting stuff. Fraser, you've been walking the floor. How have you found Subsea EXPO this year?
Well, I think Subsea EXPO is an event that we come to every single year. I think it's just fantastic the way it's been arranged and organised by the hub, and it's good to walk the floor and see all the new products. But picking up what Richard and Roger have said, focus for us is working together with other companies, whether it be vessel owners, ROV companies, tooling, and we've had a huge number of chats this week with the different companies to try and get a small consortium of those companies together, so we can actually deliver this lift and shift service, as Roger mentioned, and actually finally take it to market.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for coming along. Thank you for sharing a bit of insight about Smarter Subsea Handling for us here at Subsea EXPO.
Okay. Thank you, Ian. Thank you.